What's up, YouTubers? This is gonna be another disassembly video. This is the Dell Inspiron 1545 laptop. It's been a year and 2 months since I got it. And in my last disassembly video, you saw me take apart a 60 gigabyte PS3. And if you're wondering why I'm not taking apart or haven't taken apart an Xbox, well,
Xbox.
So let's go ahead and get started. And this is my first time taking it apart, just to let you guys know. Alright, I'm going to start by removing the battery. Kind of tricky. Alright, there's a battery. And let's see. This one fit? Nah. This is a Phillips #1. A Phillips screwdriver #1. This is the tool you're going to need. If it'll focus here. There we go. It's a Phillips #1. I'll let you guys know throughout the video what tools we need. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take off. This has a D marked right here, so I'm guessing it's for the display. You see that? No, you don't. You don't see that. There's a little D right there. Same little right here. So, and I don't know what that's for, but I'm going to go ahead and start by taking off these screws right here. Once again, this is my first time taking this apart, so I know, yeah. I don't know what that was about. I'm guessing this takes the power button off. That's what I'm guessing. It's a power button. Put those screws there. Now you have to remember, I'm going to leave these screws alone for now. And I'm going to take off see if I can take off the power button. Open the laptop as far as I can. Alright, looks like there's a little place you can stick your screwdriver right here. Let's see if I can do that. I hope so, because there's 2 screws right here on both sides, and that's not where this is, so use like a flathead screwdriver or something and try to take it apart. Once again, my first time doing it. No, it'll probably be easier if I take off this hinge right here first. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing with this side. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pry it off now. Oh yeah, I was right. That's awesome. 2 screws and you can already take this off, I think. Yep, and there we go. That's what's up. Put that aside. Whoa. And look at that, Dell. 2 speakers and they're uneven. This one's higher than this one. It's kind of weird. Next off, I'm going to start by taking off the keyboard. Hope I can focus. You can see that well. Oh, that changed a bit. Take that off. Put it right here. Take this one off over here. Put it over here. And there's little tabs right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's little tabs right here. It looks like that's holding in the keyboard. Half the time the camera focuses, half the time it doesn't. Come on. There's a little tab right here. Let's see if I can get the flathead again and pry it. Because those are the only screws I see, and it doesn't look like you can pull it open, so. There we go. Easy as that. And same thing for the other side. There we go. And just take this off the keyboard. You have to pull up. And there we go. Be careful of this ribbon cable. You have to remove it. Lift this little flap down here. Pull out. Simple as that. Put this aside. And I'm going to go ahead and take off these cables. This one's for the webcam. This one's for the display. This one looks like a Bluetooth. It's optional. Mine doesn't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off these cables. The camera for the webcam. Go back to my flathead and pry it open. Pry it loose. There we go. And then same thing with my display, or you can just pull this. There we go. And the Bluetooth cable. Once again, this is my first time taking it apart, so it's going to be a while. This cable's being a little bit retarded. Almost got it. There we go. Alright. Next is the power button. Right here. Lift this little flap up. Hope you can see that. And then pull this little tab. Alright. And I don't know how this comes off. Oh. Looks like there's a little tab holding it right here. No. We'll get to that later then. Next up is, I don't know what that is. Oh. I'm gonna disconnect it anyways. This is probably the power for the battery. It looks a little thin to be that, but alright, got that out. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. I hope I remember to put that back on. And then this looks like the USB for the right side. The USB cable. Take that off. There we go. Alright. And next up is what looks to be like the touchpad. Just pull this little tab. Oh no, lift this up first. Then pull the tab. Oh, snap. Dell shit. Plastic sticky thing came off. It's not even sticky. Dell shit. Do it the hard way. Hopefully it doesn't break. This is going to be tough. I'm going to super glue this back on in just a minute. You know what? I'm gonna stop this video and super glue this little tab back on here. Well, I already got it out, but I need to super glue it back in, so I'll go ahead and stop this video. Alright, I went ahead, I didn't super glue it, but I just stuck it back on there. It was a little bit sticky, so I'll just leave that there. And while I was doing that, I made a list of all the cables I disconnected, like the LCD, the USB, the touchpad, the speaker. I found out that this little thing that I said I didn't know what it was, those are speaker wires. Alright, and I went ahead and created some tape things so I can get some and quickly label it like with a Sharpie, battery under, so I know where the screws that I take off goes, like those two screws that I took off under the battery, so I remember it, because when I took apart my PS3, the first two times or first few times or something like that, I had a few screws left over, and stick it like that and leave it right there. It's not going anywhere. Alright, now that I have the laptop closed, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it over and take out basically all the accessories, all that I can find, like the hard drive, memory, all that stuff. Alright, let's do it. Let's start with the hard drive right here. Label. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, I still have my old screwdriver because this is way too deep for this. It won't even fit in there. I hope my old screwdriver can take care of that. Alright. Once again, get a Sharpie and label HDD, hard drive screws. Take that sticker, stick it on here, right there, and make another one for the keyboard screws. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds is up, I know. And get these, stick it on here. There we go. There. Because all those screws are different sizes for some reason. Alright, let's take the hard drive out. This is kind of tight. Alright, here's my hard drive. It's a Western Digital Scorpio Blue. I did have a Intel SSD in here once, but like I have Microsoft Office 2010, like all kinds of stuff on this hard drive, so I went ahead and just forgot about it and used my Western Digital. Though SSDs are fast, but they're expensive and they're limited on capacity. Let's go ahead and take out the CD drive right here. Take out this screw. Get another tape, label it CD. Alright. Put it over there. And let's use the screwdriver and push the CD-ROM out. Like so. There we go. It uses serial ATA, and it's made by Hitachi and LG. Alright, put that to the side. And what else is there? I'm going to take off this cover right here. And I really like this. It gives you direct access to the CPU, the memory, and the Wi-Fi card, or the PCI ExpressCard slot. And these screws don't come off, so that's a good thing. And this then pull up, slide out. There we go. I put Arctic silver in here, so it's some good stuff, but I'm gonna have to take it out to get to the motherboard and disassemble it and reapply some more Arctic silver. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the memory. Then it's made by Nanya. DIMM 2 goes first, or comes out first. DIMM 1 comes out last. Yours shouldn't look like this. I took the sticker off, what Dell put on here. They put 2 stickers on one. I took off that sticker and put it down here, so now it's like this. Just so the memory could cool down a little bit better. They were like insulating the first two, the top chipset, or the top chip. And it even has a recycling symbol right here. Good job, Dell. They actually care for the environment. It's recycling number 7. That means other plastic. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the Wi-Fi card. Let's do that. Alright, let's make a note. The black goes first, depending on which way you're putting it. The black goes first. Battery side, I have to remember this. Battery side, the black goes first. Let's get this. That'll be better. And then the white one goes last. Looks like the white is main and black is auxiliary. It says right here. Let's get this out of our way. Route this out. Alright. And let's go ahead and take off the Wi-Fi card as soon as the camera focuses. Doesn't want to focus for some reason. Let's do it right here. There's a single screw right here. Take that out. Once again, get a piece of tape. Wi-Fi. Alright, get that put right here so I don't lose these screws. And let's take the Wi-Fi card out. It's at a 45-degree angle, so that's how we're going to put it back in. And what else can I take apart? Let's go ahead and take apart the heatsink assembly. This is going to suck because I have Arctic silver and all that crap in here. Some good quality compound. Take it off the GPU first. It hasn't even been like 2 months since I applied it or made that Arctic silver video. And then just follow these numbers. To me, it really doesn't matter how you untighten it. It matters when you tighten it back. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it by the numbers. It doesn't matter if you do 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do it in that order. Ready to see some Arctic silver? Because I sure am. It's been about 2 months. Let's see how it held up. As soon as I unscrew the screws, which are unscrewed, but won't come off. Let's see if this time it'll come off. There we go. Let's see how the Arctic silver. Ooh. Looks like it didn't make full contact, but it made pretty good contact. It didn't make all the way contact. That kind of makes me sad. But the temperatures were lower on my video because it's kind of dried up now. That's Arctic silver. Doesn't look like it made full contact. See, that's a CPU. That's a GPU. GPU has better contact than CPU. So I'm going to have to put more on the CPU without drowning it or insulating it. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the CPU for whatever reason now. Now you just turn this little screw right here to the unlock position, which is, it depends how it's facing. In my case it's counterclockwise. Alright, we should be able to pick this up carefully. This is like the brain of the computer. You don't want to drop this. It's probably more important than the hard drive and the memory, though they're all needed. Why isn't it coming off? Let's lock and unlock it again. Alright, let's try it now. It's like stuck on here. I hate using force to get stuff out. This is not looking good at all. For some reason my CPU's stuck in here. I unlocked it successfully. Well, if it doesn't come out, let's just leave it in there then. That's gonna suck. I don't know why it's stuck in there. It's kind of bad, isn't it? Alright, what else can I take out? Let's go ahead and take out the display. And with these marked as D, I'm guessing that stands for display. Put that right there. Same with this side. Oh, that's a tight fit. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, no. I'm gonna get a sticky note display. Display under, that means the underside. Hopefully I can remember that. And let's go ahead and flip it over. Wow, this thing is much lighter without the heatsink, hard drive, and keyboard. Let's go ahead and take out the display. See, it can't even hold itself up now. It wasn't like that earlier. I didn't take out anything but like the heatsink and the hard drive. Which makes sense because I'm barely putting any force on it. Wow, incredible. Let's go ahead and take out these screws. I'm not going to label these. I shouldn't forget these. I want my display to fall, so I'm going to hold it carefully. Same thing with this side, and probably the display is going to come loose once I do this. Get that screw out of the way. Alright, let's see if it comes off. And it doesn't. Sounds like it's sticky. Yeah, it's sticky. Same with this side then. It's kind of sticky, it just won't come off. Let's put it back in. If we'll go in and close it a little bit and then pull it out. Oh, that's probably why. The Wi-Fi cable was, I'm about to rip out the Wi-Fi cable. So let's remember to route the Wi-Fi cables through here. Remember, white goes into main and black goes into auxiliary in the Wi-Fi. Now I want to go through. Hold on. kind of stuck down there, isn't it? Let's go ahead and pull this through. Alright, let's try to open it slowly. I want to break it because there's no screws whatsoever holding the LCD. Alright, let's go ahead and pull it out now, or undo this. This might help with the LCD coming out. And this too. It's probably what that sticky tape noise is. I haven't taken this out yet. Oh, it looks like this isn't even screwed on down, the Bluetooth dongle or the cable. Looks like it just comes off almost. Or there's some tape or something. We'll deal with that later, I guess. I don't know. It won't come off, but. And then let's go ahead and unroute the webcam cable. Done. And now let's try. It's still making that sticky sound. I don't know why. Yeah, I got it now. And there you go. Here is the 15.6 inch glossy display. And there is sticky stuff on the bottom, that's why. Put that over here. And here I go. I have a laptop. Basically, if I put in the hard drive, a heatsink, and the CD drive, keyboard, I don't need keyboard, I can use external. I could use it like this, because this is really the laptop itself. Let's see what to take off next. I know this is kind of hard because there's like a glare or something. Is that better? No, that's not. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take off these screws. They're labeled some special thing. I guess that's the standard for the screws, so I'm going to label it M.2 or 5, M.25X5. I should remember that. Get that, put it right here. And let's go ahead and take out the screws. There's a couple. There's one right here. I think the M stands for the motherboard. Looks like it's the same screw as the keyboard because it has that same marking. There's one right here, on this far corner right here. There's one right here. And wonder why this won't come out still. There has to be some kind of sticky tape. It's the Bluetooth cable. There's no Bluetooth attached, but it's a Bluetooth option cable thing. I think the Bluetooth is called Dell 365 Bluetooth or something, and you connect it to here. This little proprietary port. Yeah. It's sticky, that's why. So it's stuck on here with glue. No screws or anything attaching to it. So this is what the Bluetooth would connect to if you had a Bluetooth. Focus that in. Am I zoomed in or something? Yeah, that's why. It won't focus when it's zoomed in. There we go. It's held on by sticky stuff on the back. Let's not forget that. And I'm guessing that's how the power assembly is also held on with sticky stuff. Sounds like it. I don't want to break it or have really no way of turning on my PC. Yeah, there's some sticky stuff under there. It would suck if this thing just popped and broke. This is kind of scaring me. I'm scared that I might break it. Yeah, there we go. You just pop that off. It looks like I bent like a small piece of plastic, a little hook right here on this side. That is some strong sticky stuff. And there we go, there's a power button. And it looks like I can take the whole thing off once I take this little screw right here off. This should be the same size as the other ones, and it is. So looks like I can now take off the whole shield. Let's see. USB cable and the speaker cables. Yeah, let's go ahead and screw what's on the bottom first. What's left on the bottom. Get another piece of tape and write bottom on it. Bottom screws. Put that upside down, and let's see. I need a screwdriver for this screw since my regular screwdriver won't fit in here. Oh, this is tight. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna like strip it. Maybe I can go find a screwdriver really quick and try and take that off before I strip it. Let's do it. Let me just say, always have the proper tools. I mean, it makes life way easier. I tried this screwdriver, this small broken screwdriver, this screwdriver, and I spent the last 30 minutes trying to get this little screw out. And then I just dug and searched some more. I found this little handy little tool. This one's actually long enough. I mean, always have the proper tool. It makes life way easier. Alright, let's go ahead and take this off finally. I'm surprised I really am surprised I didn't strip it using all those screws. And even my trusty pliers, which I used on my PS3. And this tool is not, it's fancy. It's not a fancy tool, so it's not magnetic, but it still picks up screws a little bit. Alright, where was I? Was it this one? Yeah, bottom. Oh, I kind of stripped it just a bit. The paint came off and the screw stripped a bit, but let's go ahead and take this off. At least have a proper tool now. Makes it way easier. This one. Alright, that one comes off. Maybe it is magnetic. Alright, I can't get this screw either right here. Next to the hard drive. And in the 30 minutes that I was doing that, I managed to get the CPU loose with this orange screwdriver. I mean, it is just nailed down there. It seems like someone super glued it. So I'm gonna unlock it again. And then take it out. It's kind of stuck again. You have to use some force. I mean, literally, like it feels like you're about to break it. I mean, don't break it obviously, but you have to use some force. It's gonna pop. It kind of scares you. See, it makes you feel like you just bent the pins. See, it sounds like it's about to break. It's making sound like it's stuck, like sticky stuff. This corner too. There we go. There we go. Put this on a piece of paper. Alright, and you can see a little capacitor in there. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Now we can get back where we were. Looks like I still haven't gotten that screw out. I wonder if I can use this now. No, it's still too far. Put this out of my way and use this little geeky tool again. Alright, put that right there. And I'm guessing the rest I can use this regular thing. See where I haven't taken it out. Oh, I forgot about this. Take that out. Let's see, that one's on, that one's gone, and now it's time for the front. It's basically 4 front screws and a center screw right there. Now I got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And these 4 front screws right here. Let's see if these are different size, since they're really, really close to the front, and they're not. And you get the point. One little hole right there, one hole right there, and one hole down there. Once again, my first time doing it, so alright, and I'm just going to double check everything to make sure the bottom has no screws before I'm into something and figure out there's a screw. It feels like there's a screw hidden under the sticker. I hope not. All the screws look to be empty, and I'm going to go ahead and take out these little plastic blank cards. This is for the 34mm ExpressCard slot and the SD card slot. And flip it over. This thing is incredibly light. I mean, wow. Put that down. Man, I'm sorry for the glare. Oh, that is way better. No, I just put my hand here. Well, that sucks. I hate zooming in. Let's see if we can pull it out now. The whole thing's just loose now. I don't see any more screws, and it looks like this part's coming off really easily, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, the whole thing's just coming off. Did I take off the screw? Yes, I did. Let's see how it comes off. Yeah, you kinda can make life easier, just a hair, by using a flat head and unpopping these little grooves right here. There's one right there. There's one right there. You can make it. You don't have to. You can just use force. It won't really break it. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it just to make it easier. While I'm pulling on the back, I pop this. Oh, this is going to suck. There we go. Yes. Ooh. Just strip some of that plastic. There we go. Almost got it. There we go. And doesn't look like there's any on the other side, so let's start from here. Now that I got this side loose, I guess I can go ahead and pry it. Oh, well, that would be helpful if I remember to get this screw. Crap. Life way easier. Alright, now I think I got it. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side. Might pop a few times. There we go. It sounded like I just broke it. Man, I really don't sure hope I didn't leave any screws. Or at least I hope that's not a hidden screw right there. This little indentation. You see it? I really hope that's not a screw. I mean, it isn't. It really isn't, because that's where the DVD drive is. So I should be able to just pop this. I'm wondering why it won't come out. Let's try it again. Ooh, love that sound. I was being sarcastic. It feels like it's cutting me. This plastic is sharp. Start on this side. Work my way around. Let's see what's holding it. Nothing. Oh, I think I really did just cut myself. Or there's like a piece of glass or something. Now there's like a piece of glass stuck in my finger. Or metal. Why won't this pop open? I took the screw out. Oh, shit. That's why. I was just about to break it. Left the screw right there. Didn't see that. Man, that pisses me off. I'm stupid. Why am I stupid? Oh, I think it came off now. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Since the touchpad is built into the palm wrist, see that? It's completely flush. There's no little like crease or anything. So basically, if you order a palm rest or your palm rest breaks or something, or your touchpad, you have to order this whole new part, the whole plastic piece. It's built in. Alright, let's put that over there. Ooh, there is a piece of metal somewhere in my thumb. Alright, earlier y'all saw me take apart the USB cable. This is where it goes. And it just hooks on like that. And there's some screws holding it. I don't see why I'm taking this off. I just am. Go ahead and label this USB screws. Aha, I have no more USB on my right side. I don't have a USB port anymore. Alright, let's label this USB. Man, that little tingling feeling like there's a sharp object stuck, it's really bugging me. It really is. Can't get it all out. Put that right there. And put this aside. And now I'm going to start with the ExpressCard, the 34mm. I mean, this is not bad. This is not a bad design at all. On the bottom side, I can quickly access the CPU and the heatsink without doing all this. I mean, quickly. That means you can dust it out and all that stuff. This is a great design. The only thing I really like, well, I actually kind of like it. See, it's a second board down here. It's a second, or it was a separate board for the USB. It's a separate board for this ExpressCard slot. And then this is just the motherboard, the CPU, GPU, and the chipset. This is the Intel GM45 /47 chipset. It doesn't say it on here, but I know my stuff. And this is basically it. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the motherboard now. Or, oh yeah, I forgot. I really like this design. I already told you. I get off topic really quick, and then I forget where I was because I'm stupid. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 screws. Alright. Those are small screws too. I think the Apple iPhone 4 is like this too. It just has a main PCB where you connect everything, and then you like connect the camera separately with a separate cable. You connect the screen with a separate cable. You connect the dock with a separate cable. It's all separate. I don't like that design. Use them, except I'm not so sure about the proprietary connections, since it does slow down bus speed. So basically, if like there's a reason for that. Basically, if your ExpressCard slot stops reading, ExpressCard slot stops responding, whatever, you don't have to replace this whole motherboard because that thing broke. You can just replace this. Same thing with this. Just because the power jack broke, which it does really often, which is probably why Dell did this. Probably why you don't have to replace the motherboard. You just have to replace this little board right here. You see it? Just like a few screws holding it in. I like this. I really do like this design. And then basically all the fast stuff like the processor, GPU, and chipset, the south bridge is all on one little motherboard. So that's a good design. I really like it. Some people prefer like on Dell XPS or something, the older ones, they had a proprietary connection for NVIDIA graphics. You just plug it in like this, kind of like this ExpressCard slot. Now if I can get this, there we go, it just pops open with this another proprietary connection right there, just like the Bluetooth and all that. Put that aside, and looks like there's some tape holding the speaker wires. I'm going to take that off, and that tingling on my thumb is annoying me really bad. Go ahead and take all this off. Alright, I'm going to take off the speakers, the right one first. Oh yeah, ExpressCard Slot E34. Put those right there. And then unscrew the speakers. Go on here. Nothing but two little speakers holding these two 2-watt speakers. Two-watt speakers, and there are two of them. That's what I meant. Go ahead and put speaker SKPR. La 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 la. What did I touch? Man, that's getting annoying, that little thing. And then I'm going to disconnect the fan. Alright, and I'm going to write it down on this little sticky note fan. Alright, and looks like I'm free. I can go ahead and write down motherboard for motherboard screws. M-O-B-O, Mobo, and take off the motherboard screws. Let's get started. There's one right here. Usually they're labeled. On Toshiba laptops, they are labeled nicely. I mean, they label every single screw like M5 or M6 or M7, so you don't have to label like this because they use so many different damn screws. Toshiba has a really nice screw system. I wish everybody would adapt that. They'll have it clearly marked M5 or M10. Those are the links of the screws. And then there's one right here next to the fan. Looks like these two screws hold the little oh, these are different too. Huh. They're the same size as the speaker. Let's put this as proprietary. See, once again, they don't label it, so I can't just put it in one spot. Let's put this as the display AC. Another thing that I have to do and then take this screw off. Man, why can't you just use one screw? Alright, looks like I'm free. Should just pull this whole motherboard out. Hopefully I'm not stupid again. Oh, it looks like you can remove this little... Huh. That is weird. I knew that was a microphone. What the crap? So... let's get this screw. There are two microphones up here because when I blow on it, they both work. These two little dots right here. This one's an LED for the camera. And I had no idea. I knew these were microphones. You saw my unboxing a year and 2 months ago. I said that this was probably a microphone. And look, it looks like it is. It's a microphone. Huh. But in the sound settings, I can't find it. I only see like microphone array and line in, which is one of these jacks. And so why'd they put a microphone here? That's really weird. It looks like you can go ahead and take this off. I'm still shocked about that. That is weird. Oh, it's just stuck on. Carefully pull out. There we go. Now you have the little I/O shield for the front. That is weird. That is a microphone. That is clearly a microphone. Right there. That's weird. Huh. Let's go ahead and remove this board. I mean, I'm just shocked. Why would they waste resources and put a microphone when they have two in the screen for the webcam option? Don't know why I can't get this out. Maybe I need some force. I hate using force. I already said it. Looks like the whole motherboard's loose except for this part right here. It just won't come out. Because of that proprietary connection once again. Which isn't a bad thing. But it sucks. This is the downside. You can't just remove a few screws and remove the whole motherboard. You have to remove this piece. Ooh, that's not good. That really isn't good. How am I going to do this? Can't I take the... No, I can't. There we go. I just have to lift up. It's stuck with tape again. That stupid proprietary connection again down there. Here's the bottom of it. CPU, GPU, the backup battery. This is the SD card reader. That's interesting. A microphone, which is already built into the LCD, but they went ahead and wasted resources and put one there. This is for the SATA interface for the CD. Battery. The SATA interface for... No, I got that reversed. No, I didn't. SATA interface for the hard drive, and that's basically it. Put this somewhere. That is interesting. I'm shocked. They put a mic in there. And then we can go ahead and remove this. Look at that. The whole thing. Now, this has some weight to it. It's because of this right here. Because you can put a little Kensington lock in here. So basically, where is my Kensington lock? There it is. So basically, the whole computer is on this little bar. That's usually how it is. Where the Kensington lock is where everything attaches to. And in this case, it's right here. That's so people can't steal your shit. Twist it right here. Now it's locked. Now people can't steal it. And it's way too close to the DC jack, and the DC jack is way too close to the USB jack. I mean, I can barely use any of these because of that setup. Dell is horrible at setup. They put the USB ports way too close to the DC, which is way too close to the Kensington, so you really can't lock your computer when it's plugged in. Or you can, but it's going to be a tight fit. And you can't plug in a flash drive because the power is so close to the USB hub. So, you get my point. Let's go ahead and take this off. And then I'm gonna once again do a fast forward or a speed up video of me putting it back together with my Flip Ultra HD while I let this camera charge. I don't have to label that. I'm out of tape anyways, and I think I'm gonna remember where it goes. So take these two screws off, and you can take this off. This is what you have to go through when you want to replace the DC jack. You don't have to replace the whole motherboard, but you have to take everything out, literally, because there's no underside to this. And there we go. This is its own little thing. 19 volts and like 4 amps go through this little connection, which also transfer the VGA, the Ethernet, and the USB. There's no chipset or anything on here. It's just a little chip. There's no chipset. This is just a little filter for the Ethernet. That's it. And put that right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to take out the speakers. I unscrewed it. That's stupid of me. I'm so stupid. Yeah. Take that out, take this out. Feels like it's glued down again. It probably is. Oh, I'm gonna break something, I know it. Unless there's a screw down here. Huh, that is weird. Man, there has to be a screw down here. It's just not. No. Oh crap. Why is Dell like that, really? If I take this sticker out, I'm gonna rip my authenticity sticker for Windows 7. That's weird. The speaker's stuck to the sticker. They don't have a piece of plastic between here. That sucks. I really am gonna rip it. It's ripping right now. Shit, Dell, why can't you just fuck? Since this is a disassembly video, I'll go ahead and take out the fan for you guys because y'all are so special. I'm not going to label this either, it's just a waste of resources. In my senior project from my school, a shitty school, I moved to Christmas break. It is about recycling or something similar. It's about reusing and all that crap. And here is the fan, here it is, there we go. And this is it. This has been the disassembly of the Dell Inspiron 1545 laptop. This is nothing but the chassis and the speakers, since the Dell was gay and didn't put a piece of plastic between here, so my authenticity sticker is stuck to the speaker. Your fan, your little proprietary circuit board, your other proprietary circuit board for the ExpressCard, your hard drive, your little power cover, your heatsink, your little I/O shield on the front, your battery, bunch of different screws that I had to label, your RAM, your Wi-Fi card, your motherboard, which I like the design. I already told you this is how it should be. Processor, GPU, and chipset. Right there, all on one board, and the rest are proprietary. I like that, I really do. Since you don't usually change the CPU or the GPU or the chipset, since it usually doesn't fail, it's usually the components like the DC jack or the USB. See, there is no USB port built into this. If a USB port fails or breaks, here's the right side USB port, and here's the left side USB port. So if a USB port breaks, you have to replace that and not the whole computer. Basically, the palm rest and the touchpad built in the bottom cover of the DVD drive, and here we go. That's it. Isn't that amazing? Now I guess it's time for a reassembly. That's amazing. Alright, I just tripped over my tripod, and lucky me. Anyways, you just saw the fast forward video of me assembling the whole thing back together, and I just tripped over my tripod. Look at that. I'm gonna do this live. I did not cut this, I did not do anything. I just reassembled the whole thing just to show you that it works. Put this down. I'm doing it live, not gonna cut it. Alright, put my laptop down right here and open it and connect the AC adapter. Ooh, and it turned on by itself. I didn't even press the power button. That's weird. I seriously did not press the power button, I just plugged it in. Anyways, here it is. It's, for some reason it's doing a slow boot. Maybe the battery got disconnected or something. Yeah, the battery probably got disconnected for too long of a time. But I'm doing this live. I just replaced it with Arctic Silver, and a lot of it too, since last time I didn't have enough. I know too much is bad for it, but I squashed the, wiggled it and squashed it so to make sure the excess would squeeze out. I squashed it really hard. I did it for about 15 minutes, and it's doing this long boot. Invalid compression run setup program. Time of, oh shit! I must have knocked the CMOS battery out. That sucks. F1 to continue, F2 to set up utility, F5 to run onboard diagnostics. I'm press F1, and it should be booting. Everything's working fine. That sucks. I'm gonna have to reset my time and all that. But that's good, cool. All my settings and stuff. That's why I plugged it in and it just turned back on. I didn't even touch the power button, so I don't even know if it works yet. But I used a bunch of Arctic Silver. I have one right here, some more right here, and I did all the screws. I plugged in all the stuff, except for these plastic little card reader things. And here it is. Here's the boot. It's doing this live. I'm not cutting it or anything. Man, these Energizer batteries are awesome on this Flip Ultra. It's been recording for 2 hours straight with the same batteries. That means I'm about to run out of memory, so you should hear speakers do something soon. There we go. You heard it. Everything works. Speaker works. I haven't touched the power button, so I don't know if it works, but I'm almost positive it works. 100%. The mouse pad works. It moves the mouse. The click, the left click works. It works perfectly fine. The tap works. The keyboard works. Enter, and there we go. You just saw a teardown and put back together of the Inspiron 1545 and Arctic Silver replacement, thermal grease and plate replacement. It's way easier to clean up than the stock crap that Dell put in here. Well, there we go. I can't really say much. It just has to load some stuff. It always does this. Let's see if the eject works. It does. The CD drive works. There's really nothing I can say. There it goes. Purple screen. Awesome. It's just loading. It does this. It's because I have like a 2500 by 1600 desktop resolution wallpaper by NVIDIA. So it's always purple when it loads and it's busy. Can't believe I knocked the CMOS battery out. I didn't even know it. Wonder how it got knocked out. Unless when I was disconnecting one of the proprietary connections, it got knocked out. I don't think so though, because the battery was on the main board. It was probably because I took out the processor and the main processor. Who knows? That shouldn't really affect anything, because there should be a separate processor from that backup battery or CMOS battery that runs by itself when there's no power, no processor. Yeah, it's 2009 again. It's 11:03 p.m. No, it's not. It's actually 8 o'clock. It's December 6, 2009. That's what the clock says. Since it got reset, all my settings and programs are still here. And hurry up. Apparently my wallpaper isn't from NVIDIA anymore. Let's go. My flip's about to run out of memory. Been recording for 2 hours. Let's go. I did all my screws. Oh, that's all I can say. Took a bunch of pictures. No more parts left, no more screws left. I bent my tripod. And that's all I can say. It's still loading and my flip is about to quit playing. See, it is not Sunday, December 6, 2009. The CMOS battery got mixed up. It's September the 4th, 2011. Let's see if our webcam works. It should automatically work. I have to fix my startup. Apparently got crapped out too. My startup's messed up when you take out your CMOS battery. It's taking a little bit. It's working. Just have to wait. Because my antivirus program is kind of laggy. It's not Norton though. Norton sucks. I'm wasting time. I'm still doing this live. My flip has been up for 1 hour and 2 minutes. It's about to quit because of FAT32 file system size limit. Let's see if I can run it again. No, it didn't load the drivers, that's why. But if I go to my computer and control panel, everything should be there, working perfectly. System and security and system. There we go. 2 GHz processor, 4 gigs of RAM, so everything's installed correctly. I just gotta reboot it once. There we go. Everything's still. I wonder if I can log off and log back in, see if it fixes itself. No, not switch user. Hold on, I'm still doing this live. Now, no, I forgot to log off. It's been raining. It's been raining for the past 2 days because of Tropical Storm Ike. Is it? Or Lee? Tropical Storm Lee. Mike and Ike. There we go. Now my task manager and all my stuff is loading correctly. Now I should be able to open my webcam if my flip doesn't stop, because it's been recording for 1 hour and 4 minutes. Yeah, I loaded the Dell webcam drivers now. Now I need to hurry up. There we go. The Wi-Fi is working. Capture video, it should be up. There we go. So the webcam works. You can see me, so does the LED. Everything's fine. Now that's all there is to it. My flip once again cut itself out because the 4 gig limit on the file size. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe this video. And apparently, I don't know what I'm going to do with this tripod, if I should break it or not, because I just tripped over it. Yeah, I can't put that back in. I'm just going to break it. Let's play soccer. Whoops. I'm going to get a new tripod. This was from Walmart. It's in Targus. Whoops. Nice tripod. and Dell works.